Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while. I apologize. I've been really busy. If I seem tired or look tired, it's because I am. I haven't been sleeping very well. But in this video, we have to talk about a sensitive topic. So the other day, I was racially profiled. Um, yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you exactly what happened. Stay tuned. Okay, so as you guys know, living in Spain, my job is to share with you not only the things that can help you move here, but also my personal experiences living here. So, I was racially profiled the other day, and I mean it was blatant, okay? But I have mixed feelings about it because I understand why they did it, but at the same time, it's still not a good feeling. So basically, what happened was during the last 2 weeks, no, 2 or 3 weeks, on my days off, I had been traveling just to other parts of Valencia or maybe like cities outside of Valencia with a friend of mine. And we bought this card that'll let you have unlimited trips. So we were like, okay, let's just take advantage of it. And my friend, he's also a YouTuber. You should check out his videos too. He has really good content. His name is King Chameleon's Eye. I'll leave his link in the description box. But yeah, so basically it was today's Saturday that I'm filming this. So it was on Thursday. So on Thursday, we decided to go to Gandia, which is like I think it's south of Valencia, I think. And we decided to catch an early train. I was gonna actually do a vlog, but because of everything that happened, I had so much anxiety. I was like, no, I can't do a vlog. But what happened was I went to the train station and I was waiting for my friend. He was getting ready. And I was sitting in an area, there were like 3 rows of chairs. Yeah, I think it was like 4 chairs per row or something like that. And there were a bunch of people sitting down. So, and they were all white. Okay, I was the only one of color. And I was sitting in the middle aisle and there was someone sitting next to me. Now, usually in the train station, you see like security guards or policemen walking around, it's normal, trying to keep the peace, right? And I was literally on my phone texting, and these 2 officers came up, and they looked like angry, and they were like, can you show us your documentation? And I looked around, I was like what? Like, you're only asking me? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. So I was like, okay, let me get out my documentation. So I gave them my ID card, right? And one of them he had a radio here and he was calling the radio, like someone on the radio, and was giving them my ID number. And then the person on the other end said my name. And then, because like when you become a resident or a citizen, they have all your information, they get your fingerprints, like all that stuff. So she said my name, and then he was asking like where I was from, and I told him, and then he's on the microphone and he's like, yeah, USA, right? And then the lady said something, I couldn't make out what she said, and then he looked at me and he said something like, we have to approve you or something. It was really strange. And then he gave me my ID card back, and then I asked him what the problem was, and him and his partner, whatever, looked at me like I was just trash. Like, they didn't answer my question, they didn't do anything, they just looked at me and left, okay? So as I'm trying to figure out like what just happened, I text my friend, I tell him what was going on, and then he arrived like probably 5 minutes after it happened, and then he was like, "Are those the two police officers that asked for your ID?" And I said, "Yeah." They stopped another person that was a gypsy. Now I know gypsy, it can be, or because I know it can be offensive. In Spanish, we people say gitano, which means gypsy, and it's not a derogatory term. So I don't want to offend anyone. So maybe I think you would say Romani, I think is the right term. Please correct me in the comment section. I'm so used to saying gypsy in Spanish. Yeah, you speak Spanish. Even they'll call themselves gypsy. But anyway, and they have brown skin. And then my partner messages me and he says, "Be careful because there is a high-level threat in Valencia." Because I guess there was a basketball game between Valencia and Israel, so they sent 700 officers to Valencia. And I was like, okay, and they said, yeah, they are stopping anyone that looks remotely Arab. Yeah, I don't know, I always get mistaken for Latino or Arab living here, just so you guys know, like, I'm used to it. It's not the first time this happened to me. It happened to me in Fuerteventura, and there are a lot of North Africans, especially Moroccans in the Canary Islands. And yeah, I got stopped because they thought I was from there, and you know, they hear me talk, and sometimes they even still had doubts with my accent. Yeah, I don't know if you guys watched one of my previous videos about xenophobia, but Spain has a serious issue with Arab people. Like, even before all this happened, like, there is a huge issue. Anyway, yeah, so he was like, just be careful, you know, if they ask you for your ID, just give them your ID. And I said, yeah, I gave him my ID or whatever. So we took the train, we went to Gandia, and we saw police everywhere. Like, it was like military, like, type of thing. Every freaking corner we passed by, they were there, and they were stopping brown people. They wouldn't stop Black Africans. They would not, because like, they were looking at people with my skin tone or like some sort of like shade of brown, like with like an Arab color or a Latino color or something like that. They weren't looking at any like dark-skinned Black people, like or white people either, unless they looked like they could have been Muslim, and they probably would have stopped them. But we're walking and we're literally seeing them stop people and asking for their IDs. And so we looked at what was happening on the news, and it wasn't just here. There was also bomb threats in different parts of Andalusia. One of my friends, she's from Seville, and she explained it to me as well. She said they're doing that over here as well, because there have been a lot of bomb threats, and the whole issue with Hamas and Israel, this conflict, has affected Europe to a great deal. I think there was like some killings that happened in France as well. So everyone is like panicking, and while we're out, we were nervous because we were thinking like, okay, you know, we have to worry about high-level terrorist threat, and at the same time we have to worry about the police carding us. Like, how can we enjoy our day if we're constantly being stopped? So then there's one area we're walking in, we see the cops, and we turn around and walk the other way. And I got home, it was like 11:30, and you know, I was thinking on my way home, like, okay, please let me get stopped, please let me get stopped. And every time I would see the police, I would get nervous. And then yesterday, I went out briefly, and I saw the police pull somebody over. I think he was Latino. They pulled him over and was asking him for his ID. And I was like walking up, I'm just looking at it, and I'm just like, okay, just keep walking, just keep walking. So it's crazy. Like right now, I'm filming this video and I have to go out, and I'm thinking about this. I'm like, okay, am I gonna get stopped by police, or like what's gonna happen? So it's, everyone was like, it's not just you, it's everyone. That's true. It's, I've seen that. So it's like I can understand why, but maybe the method is wrong, the implementation, I don't know. And then one of my friends said probably the reason why they didn't tell me what was going on was because probably didn't want to increase panic, you know, whatever was happening, if there was like a bomb threat or something like that. And you know, it makes sense, but yeah, it was crazy. It was like literally like in front of everybody, and I'm just sitting there like there's 3 people in front of me, 1 person sitting down here, people sitting in the back, and they just came and literally just called me out. So yeah, this whole terrorist conflict thing is crazy. I just want it to be over, but it is affecting other countries. And if you look like me and you're watching this video and you come to Spain in this moment, you know, to live or to visit, be aware that this is happening, okay? All right, guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys have a good day. I'm gonna head out. Wish me luck, and I will see you in my next video. Hasta luego. Ciao.